If you like this video at any point, be sure to hit the like button and comment. It's the only way we'll grow. Now let's get into this ridiculous nonsense. This says I just want to build a dump truck this season. Yeah, that's all they care about, man. They don't care about voting. They don't care about starving kids in Africa. They don't care about a hurricane that killed thousands of people. They just care if Long Stick Rick and Heartthrob Rob notice them at the gym.
You women are horrible.
Things like that is what plagues their mind day in and day out more than anything else. And then she'll have the nerve to turn around and make a TikTok expose about how guys are creeps and they keep staring at her.
Here's some bullshit that happened somewhere today.
Even though she spent 2 hours, if not more, calculating how you can get guys to look at you. Who would have guessed it? She's promoting some scam tea, get fit quick scheme or something.
Pathetic.
Sure, she's kind of cute, but could you really take this home to mama? Wouldn't you be ashamed and embarrassed to take this home to mama?
Hell yeah.
And another question, don't these women have any shame?
No way!
I wouldn't want to be any of these Instagram thoughts dads.
I'm not allowed to go visit my dad anymore. He's like, I don't want to be seen in public with you.
You need your daddy. I'm sorry he failed you.
Isn't it anyone in their life that they wouldn't want to disappoint or wouldn't want to find this so much that they just don't do stuff like this?
Not really. No.
Nana, anything, an aunt you like?
He was like, well, I guess we could I could maybe make Thursday work or possibly Saturday brunch.
Ugh, I guess I could hang out with
I'm
you.
like, wow, way to make a girl feel so special.
You're not special. You knew you weren't special when you first met him. You knew he could pull better. You knew he was doing you the favor by even giving you the time of day. And those are the guys you keep chasing. You'd rather get played by Chad 100 times than get good treatment from Average Joe.
You just don't get it, do you? You don't.
We tired of hearing you complain about top tier dudes. Guys who could barely get a glance from a woman don't want to hear you on the internet complaining about how Brad Pitt stood you up. It's really not going to lubricate our tear ducts. It's just not. You're disgusted by guys who would make you feel special. Be honest.
Most girls won't admit this, but for your sake, I will. I hate nice guys.
You mean it? Thanks, mister. Can't wait.
Okay. Well, I won't be doing any of that, but thank you.
When I'm complaining about my problems and my boyfriend start listing solutions, yeah, they don't want solutions. They just want to cry and moan and paint themselves as a victim and talk about how hard their life is.
Do you think you can stop being such a baby?
You should feel sorry for me.
And they'll get mad at you for coming up with good solutions to the problems. Just want you to listen. Like, shut up. Men don't want to hear problems that we can't attempt to solve. Because it's pointless. Call your girlfriends and complain to them. But call them when we not around. We don't want to hear y'all obnoxious, cackling hens talk.
This is what Messi posted. This is what his girl posted. This is what Ronaldo posted. This is what his girl posted. This is what Diabolo posted. This is what his girl posted.
Well, that's what they get. They knew what they were getting themselves into, trying to date Instagram model types. Chicks who post bikini pics on social media aren't girlfriend material. You don't take them on dates. You damn sure don't make them your girlfriend. One night stands at best, or 3-month stands at best. You're not going out in public. I'm not telling anybody I know about you. You're strictly for fun. I'd rather get my arm bit off by an alligator than be a camera holder for an IG thought.
These are all from the same vacations. Have you noticed the phenomenon when women post their man, they get less likes, and when a man posts his woman, he gets more likes? Well, research shows that women rate men more highly attractive when they are with other women. And women are more likely to copy each other.
Well, yeah, fellas, the more likes you're going to get is going to be all your guy friends who going to be scheming on that chick any chance they get. At this point, fellas, if you are going to date, if a chick is super active on social media, it's just a deal breaker. No man wants a woman who's going to pay more attention to her phone than him. Period. But that's what you're going to get with 80% of these modern day messes.
Growing up, whenever I would share with my mom some wrongdoing that somebody did, the first response my mother had was, okay, and what was your role? Now, that voice rings in my head whenever I start to place the blame on others before holding myself accountable first. An example of the huge impact this had on my marriage is, there was a time when my husband was not coming straight home after work. He was making stops at his buddy, stops at the river, stops at the bar. It was almost like he was avoiding being home.
Well, duh.
He most definitely was avoiding being home. It didn't seem like it. You knew what was up. You knew you were driving him crazy. You knew you were nagging him. You knew you were getting on his last mother nerves after he had a long day at work.
You know how many men will go get a full-time job just to stay away from their woman? Don't even need the money.
I think Chris Rock got a joke about this, how dudes don't come straight home from work. We don't want to hear your mouth. And a lot of times, y'all been saving up stuff all day to get on our nerves about. You made a list. You put a note in your phone.
It ain't that you talk too much, you just talk too much. Soon as we get in the door, soon as you take one step in, you're gonna believe that.
I kept getting angrier and angrier and angrier, and the angrier I got, the later he came home. And I realized that he had been walking on eggshells at home. I had slowed down and self-reflected, and I realized that I had been irritable. And I was making the home a very hostile environment.
That's not me being a bitch. That's not me being difficult. That's me having a standard.
And this is almost inevitable with most women. I don't care how cool she was in the beginning. After the kids pop out, after she get tired of you, she get irritable about the fact that she's getting older. Look, it's coming. She's going to be bitching and nagging about something nonstop. And this is why I say, at this point, the best deal for a guy is just a live-out girlfriend. And when she start tripping, just tell her to go home.
I want you out. I don't even know why you still here. Step! Step!
Don't have offspring with them and just make them live-out girlfriends. Anything more than that, you're going to have to deal with this.
I was having trouble embracing the new role as a stay-at-home mom and wife, and I was taking it out on him. I then made the conscious decision to change my mindset, to change my whole attitude. I started kissing him as he walked through the door and telling him how excited I was that he was home. And almost immediately, everything changed. I started getting those, I'm out of work, I can't wait to get home to you phone calls as he rushed home. And all I did was hold myself accountable. I was the one making the atmosphere in our home volatile. And I was the one that needed to make it peaceful again.
God bless her. She's one of the few women who will actually take accountability for ever doing anything wrong. The question is, will she be able to maintain that for the next 50 years? That's the question. For his sake, hopefully so.
Leave women alone. Stop telling us what to do with our hair. Stop telling us what...
It actually would have been a lot easier for me to just suck a dick and shut the fuck up.
Who is that message for? Is that for me? Or is that for men? Because I'm going to tell you something. Here's what I know about men. Maybe I don't know a lot, but I am a relationship coach and I have been married for almost 14 years.
Okay, look, out of all the relationship so-called coaches I go over, I'll at least give her the credit of she's in a successful relationship. Well, I don't know about how successful, but she's at least been in a relationship for 14 years. So if I was going to advise you females to listen to anybody as far as what to do in dating or what to do in a relationship, I would advise you to talk to someone who's at least been in a relationship over 10 years at any point. I can't stand all these fake dating coaches who can't keep a man for longer than 6 months. It just don't add up. Why anybody should listen to you.
So I have a little bit of an understanding of men. I also have sons, and one of them is an adult. But I could still be wrong. But here's what I know about men. They don't give a shit.
Nope.
They don't give a shit. They're not telling you what to do. So the only thing that I can deduce is that you're talking to other women, because women are awful to each other, and women greatly influence each other, and women set societal norms and standards. So you're talking to women, right?
It's all in their head. This whole thing about men caring about anything they do other than shaking their boobs and butt, it's all in their head. We don't care what you do with your hair. We don't care what you wear, really. We don't care what job you work at. The only time we care is if you screwing us. And 9 times out of 10, you're not. Get it through your thick effing skulls. But they need something to complain about on TikTok, so they'll just make up stuff. Or they'll just go with some narrative that some other chick on TikTok lied about.
That you don't trust anybody. Do you? Yeah? Cool. My girlfriend.
You think if you make her really mad, you think she's gonna, you trust that she's gonna be fair?
Probably next question.
Like family, it's like whatever. If they f you over, they do. It is what it is. You know, that's their burden to bear. You know what I mean? Like karmically. But people that I don't have to trust, I don't.
Well, fellas, if you on this channel, you should know to never trust a woman, ever. I mean, let her prove herself. And if she's never given you a reason to distrust her, then you can give her maybe 60% trust at best. But never give a woman 100% of your trust. Any woman could do anything at any time. I don't care if she gave you a kidney. I don't care if she's been loyal and riding for you for 30 years. At the 31-year mark, it could all flip.
You shouldn't say that about a woman. Why can't you say women are wrong when they're wrong?
You want to be making moves on the street, have no attachments, allow nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat?
Okay, first of all, I didn't miss the red flags. I looked at them and thought, damn, that's sexy. And that's my problem.